Alright, so this is the sort tutorial for the orange group this week. And so I'm just going to start by putting down some of the words and reading them. And if there happens to be any that you don't know, you should pause the video and look them up in a dictionary or online. So we have earn, hard, march, yarn, jar, score, warm, bore, worn, worst, worn, chore, snore, horse, horse, core, bore, lurk, thorn, search, sir, and spur. So when I read all of those words, what I noticed was that they all have an R in them, and they all have a certain type of vowel sound that is sort of influenced by that R. And so one that stuck out in my mind was all of the words that sort of have the or sound. They don't necessarily all have that same spelling, but they all would rhyme with that. So what I'm going to do first is find any that go in that category. Bore, core, and I can slow it down and sound it out to help me make sure. Or, core, bore, yes, it matches. Hor, orse, matches. War, orn, matches. Were, erst, doesn't quite have the or sound. So what I want you to do right now, actually, I'll put those aside for the moment. So another category that I heard was words that have an AR and make the R sound, almost like a pirate R. So I'm going to start with yarn and just quickly grab a few words that I think go in the same category. And I, again, can slow down the pronunciation to help me make sure. Yarn, R, yarn, mar, arch, earn, nope, doesn't fit. Oh, I see one with an AR, warm, mar, arch, no, doesn't work. So that would be that category. I'll put that aside for the moment. And then I had sort of all of these other words that don't have the or the R sound. And we just heard one of them that was worst. So these ones have what we call the schwa sound. It's not really a specific vowel, and it's represented by a symbol that looks like an upside down E. And so you pronounce it kind of like So what erst. It's controlled by the R, so it ends up sounding like But without the R, the schwa sound by itself would just sound like eh. So let's see if we can find a few others that go in that category. Worst, erst, earn, horse. Nope, but I do know where that one goes. Earl. Yep, that one matches. So go ahead and pause your video at the moment and finish sorting by those categories, looking at the schwa sound words, the AR sound words, and the OR sound words. And then hit play when you're ready to check against mine. Okay, so if you have finished sorting, your sort should look something like this, with my OR words, my AR words, and my schwa-r words. And so to double check, I just want to remind myself what it should sound like and quickly read through. Or, bore, core, so they should all rhyme. Horse, worn, the other horse. Thorn, the other worn. Warm, snore, chore, score, and bore. R, yarn, march, jar, hard. schwa sound. Were, erst, ern, per, earl, lur, irk, spur, sir. And you'll notice that these ones especially have a wide variety of vowel sounds making that same sound. We've got an OR, an EAR, UR, IR. These ones are much more regular and follow a very regular pattern. And then the OR ones, we of course have a little bit of variety here. It's important to note the homophones in this group. So we have this boar and this boar. B-O-A-R is like a hog or a pig, and B-O-R-E is bore, like to bore a hole or to create a hole. We also had warn and the other warn. W-A-R-N is to warn someone of danger, and W-O-R-N is like your clothes are worn or worn out, tired. And then I think we had horse and the other horse. So H-O-R-S-E, nay, and H-O-A-R-S-E would be a horse voice. So once you had finished sorting those, what you should do is move on to, to completing your recording of your sort, which should look something like this. And so if you want to pause the video here to make sure that you've got them all correct, you can. And there was a lot in the OR category, so I just used up 2 columns, and that's fine. And so then you've completed your practice sort for Monday, and your homework for the rest of the week is complete at least 4. You've already done 1, so 3 more sorts out of the 5. The possibilities being a word hunt, finding words that match these categories, at least 4 in each, an open sort, creating your own categories, a blind sort, practicing for Friday, and a speed sort, just doing it as fast as you can. So when you need to, if you need to, you may refer back to this video. Otherwise, enjoy your week of word work.